Many times in life, you're going to be in a situation where you feel stuck. It's going to be as if you are within a box or within a tight room and there's just no window, there is no door, and there is no air to breathe. It will seem as if you're in a tight corner, in a tight spot, and yet at such moments you need to make the most crucial decisions of your life. You're going to be many times be choked. It will seem as if something is taking away every breath. You'll be choked from every side, from within and from without. I'll tell you what you do at such moments when it feels so pressing. When you are at a dilemma, at a crossroad, at a juncture where you do not know what to do. A lot of times, a lot of people have given up at such moments. Some people have broken down. Some have made wrong decisions because they were so pressured. But I tell you one thing for sure, because if you are going to go far in life, you're going to meet with these kinds of moments again and again and again and again and again. One thing you must do, which I do a lot, which successful people do, is the ability to detach yourself from the moment. Learn to detach yourself from the moment. Learn to mentally detach. You must know, you must practice, you must get used to pulling yourself out. Get yourself out of the situation, out of the picture. Step aside, I would say. Step aside. Learn to step aside as though you are an onlooker, a viewer from the stands, where you are not the one in the field, where you are not in the center of the event, so that you can make the best and the wisest and the correct decisions. Refuse to be too attached that you cannot become a free thinker. Yes, the challenge is there, the problem is in front of you, but reasoning logically becomes the key at such pressed moments, because you don't want to make decisions just based on your pressure, your emotions and whatever, because the chances are high that you can make the wrong one. So what you want to do is pull yourself out, step aside, move to the side, step aside and watch from outside, watch from the stands and analyze and watch and look and critically make a logical decision, a non-emotional decision, a non-sentimental decision, a wise decision, where you are able to see things for how they really are, not just the way they are pressed on you. Sometimes you feel like and you think at such moments that you're at your breaking point, but if you can step aside, you may realize that you still have a lot of strength, you still have a lot of abilities, you still have a lot of patience, you still have a great deal of tenacity, because you've been able to see how things really are. And sometimes you're able to also see the problem for itself, because you suddenly realize the problem is actually almost resolved, because you've detached yourself. You feel worn out, but what you don't realize is the problem is also worn out, and perhaps even more worn out than you. So by stepping aside, by being able to detach yourself, you can logically make wise decisions. You make wise, logical decisions that can push you, that can move you beyond that moment, where you can once again breathe, where you can once again feel free, where you can once again apply fresh energy, because you are not choked up, because you are not making a wrong decision under pressure, but because you have analyzed and seen things for how they really are, which you could not see before. So I always advise my students, and I tell them, I say, learn to detach, learn to be non-emotional at such moments, learn to pull yourself out. Even though you are within it, pull yourself out mentally. By engaging your imaginative power, you are able to pull yourself aside and view things for how they really are, and make a sound and a wise decision. Remember, my friend, if you do this consistently, there is no challenge that will come against you that would pressure you so much so to make a wrong decision, because there is an onlooker. Allow me to say, a third you. So you are winning in the game because you have a support system, a mental picture that is outside of the room. You have a candid view of the true situation of things. If you do this consistently, my friend, nothing will press you, nothing will oppress you, and you will stay definitely motivated.